Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at NVDA, AMD, Tesla, and MU. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like my videos, go to my website, sign up, they're free, or click down here in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Traders, looking for a new broker? Check out venomtrading.com/promo/StockBookie. Alright, so NVIDIA, daily chart, 7 million on the day, 1.11% down, $2.82 red on the day. We came right back into the 618 retrace, filled the gap, just chopping around. I mean, this was a great bearish pattern here. Pops up, becomes a little bit micro bullish on this inside bar, bullish pattern as well. Tries to break out. Looks like it's going to break out right here. 618 holds it, comes right back in. Markets were weak on Friday, so this one pretty much followed the market trade on Friday. SPY, everything else down. This one was down as well. Still holding the 50, the 20, and the 200 MA, still in a bullish stance. So still okay, but going into earnings next week. This one will be interesting, guys. Stock of the year at all-time highs for the most part still. Will this one finally break out of this channel? Weekly channel, this really tells the tale, guys. Moves up, never gets followed through after this weekly close, right back down, right below to the bottom trend line. Gets right back up, tries to make another break, right back down. Another break, right back down. Another great trading vehicle. Right back up, can't hang on, right back down, guys. So now we're down sideways, still inside these bars, filled the gap like I said, holding strong above the MAs. Let's see what happens on earnings. That's it. That's what's going to drive this stock up or down. I will trade it if it pops. I will trade it if it drops. Don't really care. So let's keep an eye on NVIDIA, Apple, some big earnings coming up, Tesla, NVIDIA, this one here. That's going to give us some direction. But if the SPY, the IWM, the Qs continue to sell off, off this move today or yesterday, we're going to see what happens with the rest of these. It will be a market trade. Markets move higher, everything will move higher. Markets move lower, everything will move lower. I don't care what stock it is, other than on an earnings play. If the markets are bombing on 300 down on the Dow, whatever down on the NASDAQ, and you have an earnings play like Chipotle yesterday or the other day, that was green on a big red day. So it all depends on news, of course. But if a stock doesn't have news and the markets are really dumping, it's all going down. Just like when the markets grind higher on no volume. Same scenario, different, up or down, doesn't matter. AMD. AMD, another great trading vehicle, guys. This is another one. Let's go to the daily chart real quick. We had earnings on this one. Or no, we did. Did we? Yeah, I think we did have earnings. And it pops up, almost hits the 20. 20 is the big area of resistance. Comes back in. Nice little doji candle. So we're going to see what happens here. I mean, a crazy day on earnings. So we pop up, we come right back in, we come in, drop, and we end up right in the middle there. So nothing too great. All the bulls get in. They're all getting excited. Let me go to my time template. Let me do auto. See a little bit better. Yeah. So you gap up, falls down with the market, tries to get up again. That's talking to me right here, guys. Nice gap up, get some more bulls on board, and then flush it down sideways. Can't get above this inside bar. So let's see how this thing holds up, guys. I did have a short position right here, in and out for a nice gain. I am into this thing short again, up right around, I think, 1810 or so. So I'm a little bit upside down, but the money we made on here, I'm willing to take another risk. I'm still not, if you made, say you made 5,000 on this trade, I'm upside down a couple thousand on this trade, just to say, so I'm okay still. So say if you're trading this one, you made 1,000, make sure when you take this trade, it's only maybe 200-300 shares. So if it goes up another $3 or so, it will be a $900 loss, but you made 1,000 in this one. So you got to know your risk, know your trading size, and know what you're willing to do if you're going to short this one or go long. I know some people still long from $10, $11, and they're still not taking profits. And then when it gets down here and they're break even again, they're all pissed off at the shorts. It has nothing to do with any shorts, especially like me or you or anyone else that's trading in these industries, guys. I can't move a stock. If I had 1,000 people in this going short, we couldn't move this stock. Sorry to say, guys, you need billions and billions of dollars to move a stock. I don't even if you had 100 million, not gonna move a stock, guys. Sorry, just not gonna happen. So daily chart, got a little spinner here. Let's see what that brings us next week. If you look at the weekly chart, the big channel was here, 990 to 1560, right in there. Finally broke up. My next area was the 17 to 1783. Got to it, retraced, blasted through on earnings, closed above it, never got past the 20. 20 is the next big one, and then of course the next big one is 21.35. So 1894 was the close. Let's see if this was true. We got a nice push on the weekly. I want to see it close next week above 20 and then possible higher prices. If this clicks over on the weekly, comes right back in, bulls, you better watch out. A little bit stretched on the 20 MA on the weekly chart. This is my price target on the weekly right now, 1337. 20 MA will curl up. It might be 15 again. Who knows? But this will give us support as this comes up, bulls, so beware of that. 50 MA too. So if it does come down, you're adding more support to the picture. This support starts to crack, though, we're going to go right back down to this bottom channel. I'll be out of this trade. I don't care. Just like this one, 17 to 15, I'm done. $2 on a $17 stock, good enough for me. So right now, bulls are in charge. If you're in this thing from $10, you have no business being in this thing anymore. You should have been done on Friday as this thing was pushing to 20. 100% move. You're not selling this, especially in 4 months. You're out of your mind. So bulls, hang on, trail that stop. Bears, if you took it up here like I did, just hold on. Let's see what this thing gives us. Market sell. This thing will give us another $2-3, and I will be done. Great support here at 1565 as well. So watch that too. So again, if I get $2-3 on this one, I'm done. Out. See you later. We shorted it here, shorted it here, we shorted it here, and then we gave it a shot here. And I got room to add. So if it goes up, guys, I don't care. I know my risk. Small positions, slow and steady. It's a marathon for me, not a sprint. So let's go to Tesla, the world's greatest trading stock with 100-point moves up and down, and sometimes more. So we're just chopping. It's always about news, guys. This was the Model 3. This was the, oh shit, we're not hitting the Model 3 numbers. This is the Model 3. We're there again. We're building. We're building plants in China. You better give us some money back, our parts suppliers. It's out of control. Better not short my stock. Oh my gosh. Let's just tweet it higher and blah blah blah. Wow, it's pretty amazing. But let's get to technicals. Let's just put the news aside and the tweeting aside. Down sideways. We had short calls on this one. Got paid handsomely on that. Comes in, look at that, down sideways below the MAs. Gaps down again, sideways. 20 MA coming, but this is one where earnings could pop it. So let's keep an eye on earnings. Right now, bears are somewhat in charge. If we stay below this 300, I think we're going to keep sliding. Markets sell off or start to sell next week, maybe before the jobs report. We're just going to start bleeding again. Big areas for this one, 260, 275, and then you got this 245, 250 area. And then, of course, you still got a gap fill here, too, around 291, so that could possibly hold this, too. But, man, look at this. Elon's going to make a plant in China. Elon's going to make a plant in his backyard. Elon's going to ask part suppliers for more money back. Don't short my stock. That's what Elon said today. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, guys, don't get me wrong. Tesla's a cool car. They're doing great with the electric and stuff like that. Hats off to the guy. But my gosh, when you're bleeding billions of dollars of cash every year, something's up, guys. There's only so much bleeding you could do. And then you do stock options, or what the heck is it called right now? But anyway, we're gonna put more shares, stock shares out there, and we're gonna raise another 100 million in capital or whatever he's doing. It's pretty amazing. So we're gonna see what happens on earnings. If he misses those Model 3 earnings, it's gonna be lights out for this thing. I don't care. And even if he just makes it, I don't know if it's even gonna be good enough. So again, I am staying away from this one. I don't want to be stuck in a a tweet war or something that drive this up or down. If it does go back up, I'll be shorting again. If it goes back down, guys, I'll be I'll be shorting it again. I'll go short. I'll go long. I don't care. We went long right here, guys. I preached this 250 area for months, all the way as it was just chopping around. This thing comes back to this area, I will go long. We took calls, came back in, chopped around. Oh, I wish we would have taught this. Every time, look at that. That was a massive move, and we got caught in that one. We shorted calls, but we added. We went slow and steady. I'm not doing 500 calls on this. I'm doing maybe 5 calls, maybe 6. I'll add 1. I'll add 2. I'll add maybe 2 more up here. Big position for me. Especially when you're short and call naked calls. Came back in. Stuff. I think we took it up here. I would have to see my sheet. I trade so many stocks, guys. I don't know what I trade anymore. But anyways, this one here, no position into earnings. I'll open one up, long or short. I don't care. I just want to get a good trade on this and make some money. So, Tesla, guys, right now it's a little bit weak, but I think next week is earnings. So who knows what's going to happen with this one? If you have to trade earnings, just go light with the position. Don't have a huge heavy position, because right now we're kind of in the middle. I mean, we're a little bit lower. From this high to that low, we're at the 618 and we close below it. This can easily go down to 250. And I think if they miss their numbers, guys, it's going to 200 and 180. If they'd hit their numbers, then most likely up in here, the 390 to 400. Because it's gotta, we've been chopping in this slightly bullish manner. Bullish manner you can see more on the monthly chart. I mean, even this one, choppy, sloppy, and then finally, this was the Model 3. So maybe he comes out with the Mack truck, the 18-wheeler, or maybe I don't even know what he could come out with. Maybe a moon car, something, I don't know. But on the monthly, you get this nice reversal candle, guys, almost engulfing this last move. That's nasty. They got to have good earnings so they could pop this thing right back up. So, again, let's wait for earnings. Let's see what this brings. No position for me. Again, pops, I'll go short. Drops, I'll go long. Pretty simple. And long, though, if they have bad news, I'm going to be real patient for this. I'm waiting for probably the 2. I'll see how it reacts at the 250, because that's a big area. Then I got to see how, if it does drop more, I'm going to have to say the 180. And then you have this pivot down here at 141. And then this pivot here at 116. Not that it's going to 116, guys, but gosh, you just never know. I mean, I don't think it should have been up here. I think this thing should be at least like a $200 stock. But that's me. What the hell do I know? But good luck with Tesla next week, guys. Let's see what this thing brings. And follow me on StockTwits. I might be posting some trades on there too. And then let's look at my favorite, MU. So MU, guys, still a high flyer, still up here in no man's land. Been making that double top. The 64 area is the big area of resistance. And then the bottom area would be this big trend line down here. So this is what it's been pretty much following. Great, great up move, guys. Following that trend. The trend is still your friend until the end. So hits that, bounces up. Hits that, bounces up. Hits that, we're down here again. MU on earnings, that's what's going to drive this thing up or down. Still, we shorted here. We got some more here. And we shorted calls. We're in a trade now. We pulled $5 off the first half. We're in the money on the second half a little bit, trying to get a little bit more. But I'm going to keep that second half. If it pops again, I'll add some more shorts. If it drops, I'll cover it, and then I'll look for areas of long, to go long. Here's your area to go long, around 45. If it drops, 45. Oops. We got 50. We got 45 area, and then we even have a gap fill around here, $40. And then 37.59. If it goes up, gosh, I do like this pivot here. I got to see how it goes up into it. And I like this area here too, around the 61. And of course, double top. There's a lot of lines in this one, but you got double top here, double top there. You have great resistance at 61.85 with this. Boom, boom. So right now down, nice little retrace in the gap fill. Right back down. We're below the 50 and the 20 MA, still holding the 200 and still holding this trend line. So again, just like Tesla, just like NVDA, we're all going to earnings on this one, so who knows what's going to happen, guys. 50-50 shot that it's going to pop. If, like I said, I still have a half position. It's not a big one. If it pops, I'll add more. If it drops, I'll cover. I got to wait for earnings, guys. I can't get other than this huge move up that I still think it's coming back down. Stocks from everything caught a bid in 2016. This went from 10 to 64, guys. 10 to 64. It needs a break. Sorry, bulls. It needs a break. And if you're a bull and hats off to you if you caught this thing from even 30 to 60, it's a 100% move. Get the hell out. Sell it. This one here. If you got lucky enough to get it from 10 and you're not selling up here, next thing you know it's 46. Next thing you know it's 37. Next thing you know it's kissing the 200 MA and hitting this gap fill here. And then it's like, oh, I'm just going to sell it from 10 to 30. I still made a huge profit. But 10 to 60 sounds a little better to me, guys. So, anyways, nice trend. I mean, look at this. Down, sideways, great bearish pattern, pops. Down, sideways, pops. Down, a little bit sideways. Does it pop again? Well, we're going to find out. But man, what a move. Gets up into here, comes right back in and takes off. So when you get action like this, guys, it's getting a little bit toppy. I mean, that's just, gosh, crazy. But another one, 63 to 46, 64 to 50, $10, $15 moves in a $50 stock. Those are huge. Take that all day long, in, out, in, out. But holding the trend line, that's your key. If it cracks below that, we'll have lower prices to come. If it holds the trend line and pops on earnings, I'm going to look for the pop and the drop, just like a lot of stocks are doing right now. So follow the overall markets. Markets are weak. These will all come in. Markets stay buoyant with light volume. Then we'll just be floating like always, guys. We'll just do the float. That's all we do. Float on news, float on buybacks, float on upgrades, all that stuff. They'll probably start upgrading this one right into earnings, or they'll bring the talking heads out on CNBC and all that good stuff. All right, guys, that's about it. A lot of earnings coming up on these. AMD was the only one, so the other one's 50-50 shots. If you're going into earnings, small positions, guys. Don't be going all in and getting your butt kicked. Look at Amazon. Look at Google. They're just taking people out right now. Google pops and then it drops. And then Amazon pops and drops. And if the markets are weak, those are going to even drop more. And everyone's all in with margin getting their butt kicked. So just be careful in these markets, guys. Small positions. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So, all right, guys. Again, thanks for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.